Hi guys, let's start chapter 2, topic 1 of this book on right, which is studied in class 8. Second chapter is linear graphs and simultaneous linear equation. Okay, by the end of this chapter, you will be able to find gradient, state y-intercept of a straight line, state the equation of a horizontal line and of a vertical line, draw graphs of linear equations, and solve simultaneous linear equations easily. What is gradient? You know, let me tell you. What is gradient? Pause the video now and look at the roads around you. Some roads would be steeper than others. The steeper a road is, the harder it is to walk up the road, which means road is a slope. Same happens on mountains. If the mountain is steep, it would be harder to walk too, which means mountain is slope. You can see the image here. Like you can see the image, see slope in the image. This is going right. Okay. So the gradient is measure of how steep a slope is. Slope upwards from left to right is positive slope. Slope downwards from left to right is negative slope. Like in the image, we can see negative slope. Okay. The formula of gradient is equals to rise upon run. I will tell you what is rise and what is run. You will get to know when to use this formula while doing exercise 2a. As gradient is used for measuring steepness of a slope. So in exercise 2a, we will use gradient for measuring steepness of a slope in a graph. In this chapter, we will also study an equation y is equals to mx plus c. Y means y-axis, m means gradient, x means x-axis, and c means intercepting point. I will tell you what is intercepting point. Let's start the exercise 2a. Address. Below question is from exercise 2a, question number 2, part A. So question number 1 is, given that the equation of the line representing each of the following linear graph is the form y is equals to mx plus c, find the gradient m and state the y-intercept c. I hope you will understand this question. Now I will tell you what we have to find in this question. So part A graph is on next slide. This is the graph. So you can see that the line is positive slope, is having a positive slope. Okay. Now this is called rise. This because we are rising up. Yeah. So on y-axis there is rise. We are rising up. And on x-axis we can only run. That's why we are running. We are running positive side and we are rising positively. Yes. And this is called a intercepting point, means C. This is y-intercept. Okay. Now C value is here 0. Yes, you can see because y-intercept C is 0. You can see here. So now again we will read the question after seeing that graph. Now we have to read the question carefully. Okay, so given that the equation of the line representing each of the following linear graph is the form y is equals to m means gradient, x means x-axis plus c means intercepting point. Okay, so y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, find the gradient m and state the y-intercept c, which is 0. Okay, Now y-intercept C is easy, only have to see where line in graph is intercepting with y-axis. As you have seen, you can see here C is equals to 0. And now to find gradient we have to find rise and run. For calculating rise and run, you need to take the equal value from both axes. Like if you are taking 4 from y-axis, then take 4 from x-axis too. Okay, because in this graph I will take 4, and then we have to see the lowest value of the both axes. So in part A graph, the lowest value is 0. You have seen on both axes. Okay, now see here, m is equals to rise upon run. This is the formula of gradient. Okay, now rise I have taken 4 is minus by 0, the lowest value, and rise came 4. Now in run, 4 is the highest, is the same value of rise also, so 4 is minus by 0, and run also came 4. Okay, now see there, m is equals to rise upon run, formula of gradient again. Okay, now rise is 4, we have put 4 here, and run is 2 4, so we have put 4 here, and 4 is divided by 4, and answer came 1. Was this easy? I know you would be finding this class difficult, but in my next class we will do one more part of exercise 2a. Now in practice you do question number 2 part A again, and try to do other parts of question number 2. Only try. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe and to have notification of my next video. Stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.